To talk about Selenium, Selenium is a software testing framework for web applications. You can test your websites using Selenium. Now, since Selenium only works with Mozilla Firefox and is a plugin dedicated for it, we go ahead and open Mozilla Firefox. If you followed the installation steps to the point, you can see an icon of Selenium IDE here. So go ahead and click it. If you don't see an icon, you made some mistakes during installation. So we open the Selenium IDE. For the introduction of the interface, this is the record button that records the steps that you perform during the creation of test cases, the base URL where the IDE begins performing the task, the fast and slow switch, I will demonstrate what it does, the number of test cases, you can have multiple test cases and that multiple test cases can be saved in a test suite. You have the runs and failures counters. If the test case runs perfectly fine without any errors, the runs increments by 1. We have the log and the reference window, which is the same as the we use in Visual Studio, the debug window, which should be the log window. So let's record something. You go ahead and click on the record button. As we record, you will see the steps are entered here. So go ahead and click on the record button. Now whatever steps that you perform in Mozilla Firefox will be recorded in the IDE. So let's type something. Once you type, don't press enter. Instead, go ahead and click on the search button. The search button is been recorded as a click event, and what we type is a type command. So the value is redmond_py. Let's go ahead and go inside the website. So the site loads and you can still go inside. You can scroll the normal navigation and you can still go inside it. You see, as I'm performing the steps, it is entering the command and the target itself. Now once I'm done, I should click the stop recording button, otherwise it will keep recording the steps. So far so good. So let's execute this test case. Switch it to fast and it will perform in a hurry, or slow down and it will perform one step at a time. You will be able to see more clearly. So let's go slow. To execute this test case, click on this button, play current test case. Now it will open the browser, go google.com, enter redmond_py and go to the first link. Now sometimes it can't detect some of the drop down menus or something, so it gives an error. It says run once and failures 1. It says element is not currently visible, so may not be interacted with command duration. So it is unable to detect the drop down menu, but it's fine. Now as I demonstrated, this is one test case. What about I add 2 or 3 more test cases? But before I do that, I will show you how to save one. So save the test case. You go to file and say the test case. Here I have some of the test cases saved, so I will put new one, new click saved. Now before I did all this, I actually made a test suite of some of the test cases. So here are they. Now I will execute this whole test suite and you will see that it gets executed one by one in a sequence, and it will be executed once. So it goes to google.com. Again, it will enter Redmond Pi. It will go to the first link and it will stop there. It will open another window. It will go to Android. It will type in Android SDK. To the first link again. It will perform some of these steps below. I have read 64-bit. Once it's done with the Android test case, it will open another window, which I guess is opened here, and it types Eclipse Luna icon. Now since the connection is pretty fast, it loads and performs the steps faster. So it is done. It performs all the test cases, runs 3, failure 0, so it didn't have any errors. Fine. So what about a test suite? This is a test suite. A multiple number of test cases gets you a test suite. This is how Selenium actually works. To tell you, when I go to file open, I have created multiple test cases and a test suite. This is a test suite which only a Selenium ID will open, and these Android Eclipse logo download and Redmond Pi are test cases. So if you open one of them, it will load just one of them and you can just run them. They will all work in the same way. No matter what you create, a test suite or a test case, they will work in the same way. It will open a window and it will navigate to whatever you want. Keep in mind, some of the controls like drop down menus or checkboxes work, but some of the drop down menus don't work and they don't respond to the application, so avoid using them. If you check some of the sites regularly, you can use Selenium IDE to perform your tasks. No need to check your sites manually. Okay, so this is done. Thank you for watching.